Hello, if you're already here, we're just letting some people join us, making sure everything's working today. Hope you're having a great day. All right, audio all balanced and doing better than last time. Hooray! All right, we're just going to give it a minute for people to get here. All right, we are about ready here. Looks like we dropped a little earlier, but we are back on track. All right, everybody, welcome back to our Super Flat World Challenge playing here. Today we're going to talk about slimes a lot. They like to visit. They're very bouncy. Lots of fun things around them. I did some off-screen time. We actually got a bunch of wood so we don't have to watch me grind that. And I finished getting all the buildings down in that first village so that you guys don't have to watch that very repetitive process. But in the meantime, we'll check all of that out as it becomes appropriate. Let's get started. Not good at that yet, sorry. All right. So our village did not enjoy nighttime a couple days ago in game time. And we almost lost the village. You do not get iron golems unless you have at least 5 villagers. And the villagers decided they all wanted to become zombies. I was building overnight and didn't realize it was nighttime. So we lost almost everybody. They are building back up on their own, which we love that. But we want to see if we can safety-proof the village just a little bit real quick. And then I'll show you guys what we've been doing around our little starter house. So I hope everybody had a great week. It's not the most entertaining, but very necessary if we want to keep our village. Because we like our village. Our village will be very important as we go. All right, this is looking much better. Give those golems a fighting chance at keeping everybody safe. Pretty quick, we'll make a mob farm. Just a good old-fashioned mob grinder so that we can get mob drops and things like that. We don't need that from this village. We would need this village to thrive. Alright, that looks much safer now. Hello, kitty cat. You're on the agenda today. I am doing well, Athena. Thank you so much for asking. Okay. That is all the torches I have, so that's going to be good. You can see the remnants of my trees here where I was grinding for trees. There's a few changes because I wanted to show you guys some of the challenges around slime. This is going to be an animal pen when we get animals, and there's some tricks to getting that on a flat world. We'll go to that in a little while. But slimes won't go through a fence. Don't ask me. I just follow the rules. But so that can protect lots of things. So having the double layer entry is actually a good plan. It keeps the slimes from bonking you as soon as you get in the door because they will sit at the door and just stare at you. So you don't want to do that. Inside this room's pretty much the same. Nothing really happening. We have our garden. I've been working on getting those plants built up. The one big change here is these weird ladders. Go up and over. It's kind of a little gymnast thing, but this is a storage room. It's not tall, and it's on the half slab. This is to prevent the slimes. Slimes don't spawn on the slabs either, and they require a 3x3 space. When the game decides to put in a slime, it's going to look for that 3x3 block for the large slime. If it doesn't have that, it'll go to the next space. So you really want to kind of diminish your space around a little bit so that they can't get into it. This is super generic storage, but it'll get the job done for the immediate moment. All right. Now, we had the tree room we were working on. I got it all filled in with dirt, trees. They have walls now. And I wanted to show you, so this is no door, and I made a big old patio. We will get all kinds of slimes up here spawning on their own. They don't care about light levels. They just want space. So you can end up trapped in your own space. Now the patio is great up here because we can put like large trees or other crops as we have access to them. But right now it's just here for demonstration purposes. And on the other side, we put a different style of patio. Now this has double doors. I like the double door. I like the look. I also like that it's easier to get in and out past slimes. Slimes are still going to come here. That's just the reality if anything taller than 3 blocks. But you do have a few more options with the double doors, and you're keeping them out. So you're just a little bit safer all the way around. So those are some of the build modifications. I put carpet over the torches, so I quit falling in the holes. But I just wanted to show you guys some ideas about, what to do, because I am actually getting slimes in this room pretty regularly. So that's great when you're trying to do things. You'll notice I didn't have a bed. No bed. Villagers keep trying to get in my bed and in my house. So what I do is, because we're at spawn, if I die, I would come back to spawn. I just use my bed and put it away when I'm done with it, because otherwise you end up with villager chaos in here. But quirky thing with that, you go to sleep and you're going to wake up suffocating in the ceiling. And there we go. Every morning. Good morning, hit your head. It's great. Love it. But we got through the night. We will make this better as far as like not hitting our head when we wake up and stuff, as we have more defenses in place. Yeah, that's what being tall feels like. Oh, one other person wandering about. This is our front door. We did get a wandering trader. He has dye and flowers we can get in this world. So basically he had nothing useful for us. So that was sad. But our 2 emeralds will just stay in storage. All right, so we're going to get building here. Yes, he does have a puffer fish. He thinks that's great, apparently. We are going to need to pick a place to put a fishing hole. That is our first project today. We're going to start getting some fish, cats, so on, etc. And I'm kind of thinking right here between makes sense. So let's just kind of start carving this out. To get like books and treasure and things, there are some rules in Minecraft about the size. We need at least 3 water blocks below, 2 air blocks above, and 3 to 5 on either side, depending on what version of Minecraft you're playing. So we're going to make a pretty good sized little pond here. Let's do this 8 by 8 just because we can. And break a shovel, because that's fun too. Alright, so if you recall, we only get 3 dirt when we hit bedrock. Which is perfect for what we're trying to do here, because we're just gonna clear this out, and that'll give us our 3 water blocks that we need. And a bunch of dirt to work with for future farms. Yes, Athena's very happy. She loves fishing. So the fact that we're getting this early on is a happy thing. All right. And then, you know, as we go, if we get access to it, we can get some things to make it cute. You know, lily pads and stuff. But that's all going to be about wandering traders. The wandering trader is your best friend in a super flat world. And then they show up with junk. But that they're really important to getting the things that you need. Alright. Super fast and easy. And we use our hands. I don't feel like crawling back out again. Hey. Alright. So there we go. This is also going to serve as a nice water source for us. This can be really good size. Slimes don't like water. They can't spawn on or around it. Some people choose to flood their world so that the slimes can't get to them. Surprise! We got a bunch of iron while we were murdering the village. So now we have armor. Hooray! We are safe now. Well, safer. Yeah, once you have to use your hands, it's a little slower, but not too bad. And I'm in the wrong place. Taking me a little while to get used to this. All right, so in our treasures, we have a bucket. Yes, a bucket. This is going to be awesome. And should I make a shovel? Let's do stone. We have sticks, no? Okay. Stone stuff. Wood stuff. Shovel stuff. Groovy. Alright. This is gonna kind of stink it started, but once we get the first like water source in, this will go really fast. We have this crop farm that's pretty much dead. It doesn't have a villager. There's nothing growing here. So we're gonna use this as our water source to get going. Alright. 1. And 2. And you just go over one so you have a space in the middle, which becomes your water source. And then we're just going to do that actually all the way around this layer. And after a little bit, you hit a point where the entire thing becomes a water source. It just sort of automatically happens. There we go. This entire level is now a water source. Now, we're going to do it again. Because of the height that we're at, we won't have access to normal squids for black ink, anything like that. We are going to have glow squids everywhere, though. So our world will get to glow. All right, and there is the second layer. We can break out these stairs. Underwater fun. All right, now the bouncy one. You get motion sick like I do, this might not be too fun. But it's quick at least. Go, done. Nice. So now we have a lovely little pond with a unique texture on the bottom from the rest of the world, so that's kind of nice. Let's make it fun. Oh yeah, so I put double torches for where the gates are so I can find them. We have slime dying in here. I got us a bunch of wood. So let's see how badly I can make a dock. I have low hopes here. So just so you guys know, this is not my forte. But we're going to try. One of the things kind of weird when you build stuff really close, so like the trees are right up against the wall, the saplings and stuff will fall outside of the entire structure sometimes, which is a little odd. But it's a thing. All right. So we want to go above the water. We don't want to ruin all the work we just did. Now we don't want to go too far out because we need all this space, right? We built this specifically so that we could get treasures once we get good. We're just going to go a little ways, like so. Try and make it cute-ish. Building's not my thing, so that's weird, but okay. I think this will be good for now. I'm sure everybody will have a million ideas how I can make this better. It's just, like I said, not my thing, but we're trying hard to be less square and rectangle, and I completely failed on that one with this because it's very rectangle. But we're getting there. Progress made. Let's steal this torch. And we will put it on the pier. You go start some more charcoal cooking so that we have torches for the next part of our journey. All right, let's do that. Oh, it's so hard to use the wood because it's absolute treasure at this point. But it's necessary. Alright, nighttime is coming again. I want to go check on the village, make sure our plan's sort of working, we're not getting crazy amounts of mobs anymore. That our villagers live. Alright. And the lighting's not great, but it's much better. And we can get them to keep making more villagers. We'll get all these jobs filled and it'll be great. We will soon make a formal villager breeder so that we don't have to panic quite as much. We just don't have the wood to start making like apartment buildings and stuff quite yet. Alright, Mr. Golem. Thank you for all the building supplies. That's a lot. Alright, let's go to our little house in the village because it's closer. Get out. Thank you. I know. It's upsetting. Feel free to leave. Thank you. Okay, let's do a quick round on the crops. If this village were to like completely die, we would just move to a different village because your villagers are just so necessary to get you much of anywhere in a flat world. If you don't like villagers, you're not going to enjoy flat world. Go with Ina. Sing it in the chat. Alright. Let's do some wheat. Because we are so low on villagers, we're having to do more of this manually than I would like, but that's okay. Means we're getting all this stuff too, though. Sometimes they'll fight you for the seeds. Alright, chores done. Let's see if we got a re-rolled librarian. It doesn't look promising since he looks sad with nobody to talk to. We do not. But what we can do is run around and throw carrots at everybody and push the wrong button a lot. See if we can get some motivating going here. Really? Nobody wants a carrot? Wow. That was rude. Wow. They're good carrots. Eat the carrots. Thank you. Wow. Stubborn. Here, have some carrots. You like carrots. They make babies. Have a nice day. Alright. Get some more slime here. And we are going to map out our spawn chunk. Because that's where we're going to put the stuff that we kind of want to do its own thing and run all the time. Oh yes, I know, it's all very confusing. Oops, I put some in this house, didn't I? I need that house. I was literally just walking towards. I totally didn't just do that. All right, so chunks are 16 by 16 blocks, and if you are using PC, you can use F3G to see the borders. Oh, I think we locked up. Are we back? Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are all still hearing me. Alright, yeah, I don't know, my system had a hiccup there, so I apologize. Okay, we were talking about F3G, chunk borders. Okay, so this hole is where we spawned in. So this is the edge of our spawn. So we have to decide what we want in here to be our always runners. Really can be anything. I generally think mob farm because we just need so much stuff all the time. And it's the best way to get all of that. So, yeah, one more round. Let's go. I win again. Okay. We're gonna mark that off. There's all kinds of mods to show you your chunk borders for all the different systems. So feel free to experiment with those. They're kind of fun to play with the different mods. I haven't done tons with them, but I really do like that we can see the borders of our areas because sometimes it really matters if a farm is all in one chunk or not. So, sometimes you intentionally want it in the same chunk. Sometimes you want it in different chunks depending on what you're trying to do. So it's just a great thing, especially as a preferred redstone player, to have access to that information. Alright. So, of course, a mob farm is going to mean more wood. Lots more wood. So we are going to have to do some wood farming later. I know everybody's excited as I am. Let's go put a door on our little protected space. Finish putting its walls up. Going in circles through the house. Doing this early on help me figure out, do I want to build around this? Do I want it separated? How am I going to include this in my plan? Because this is an important piece. And sometimes we end up just moving far, far away and it doesn't matter. But I think it's worth the time to just go ahead and knock it out and figure out kind of what your expectations are as you go. Plus, it's kind of fun to have a bouncy house. Alright, almost done securing this. So this is all just kind of early game chores that I recommend for any flat world. And then, sometimes people put their iron farm in this chunk instead of their mob farm. It just depends what your priorities are. But at least now you know where it is and you don't have to worry about losing it. And if you want to protect it, you can put it in the middle of your build. If you don't care, you can ignore it and take it down later. But it's there and all set up. All right, looks like our crops are ready to harvest again. Let's do that real fast. The goal, ultimately, is to have enough of the crops to do about 3 or 4 stacks of each. Because I want to make a great big crop farm. Villagers are the slowest farmers ever. And you're going to want to make sure you have plenty there. But it also means I'm not farming anymore. So there's a trade-off there, but it's totally worth it. Alright. The nice thing with the villager crop farm that I use is tileable, so you can make them up, down, sideways, and build them as you have the supplies. Iron is going to be the #1 problem, because you need those hoppers and the hopper mine carts and things like that to do much in the way of automatic farms. So that is the challenge. All right, let's get the rest of these trees out of our yard real quick. And then I think I now have everything we need to make a fishing rod. We want to test out our fishing pier, make sure we don't have any problems with it. I promise I won't make you guys watch me fish for hours. Just want to make sure our fish are spawning properly. Then we'll go on an adventure. So when you build the villager crop farms, you can build them next to each other. If you're on a server that maybe has restrictions about redstone, things like that, it's a great way to kind of trick the system out and have hopper minecarts doing more than one villager area. They're just the 9x9 of the standard crop size with the wall around it. So they're not huge. But by doing that, it allows you to maneuver your space around. And once we have enough redstone to do one, it'll make more sense. But I need iron and a little bit of redstone for powered rails. Redstone's actually going to come from our cleric villager who has a thing for rotten flesh. And he likes to turn it into emeralds and turn emeralds into redstone. Yeah, no, it won't be sideways. It'll just be next to it. Sorry, I didn't make that clear enough. Like, I can see where that would be confusing. Although I'm sure there is a way to do it where it's vertical. I don't think I want to be trying that one out. All right, now we're going to hit our head. Bonk. Isn't it great to know you're going to hit your head every morning? It's got to be just the best. All right, put that in there, and then I don't think I have a mob dropped yet. We have some string, and we have some sticks, and we have fish. Let's go check this thing out. It'll be nice to have some fish so we can get cats, which will make our creepers go away. Oh, yeah, no, I don't know of anything that makes the villagers turn sideways. That would be super neat, though. But yeah, dinner bone wouldn't do the trick, and there's only a few things that do weird things to villagers, but none of them turn them sideways that I know of. Hooray! I did have a situation at one time where the villagers would still be laying down like they were in bed. They're wandering around the village doing all their normal things, going through doors, going to work, talking to everybody, just laying down the whole time. It was quite strange. Huzzah, a lily pad. Beautification 101. Nice. So fishing, you can get all kinds of neat things as you go. Fish, obviously, for food and for cats. But you can also get lily pads, saddles for a horse, which is kind of what I'm hoping for here. You can get enchanted books. You can get all kinds of fun stuff. You can get some not awesome armor. Most of what comes up is not in great shape. We'll just do this for a minute, see if we can get lucky and get a saddle. That would be great. Because that's going to make traveling this world so much easier if we can have a saddle with us. And as soon as we find a horse or donkey's my preference, then we can travel much easier on our adventures. All right. Athena, who's a fishing expert, says we got to get more of the middle, less to the edge. We'll try moving back a little bit. Oh, really? That was rude. Honestly, these people think they are. Pufferfish escape. Alright. The more time you spend in a space, the faster things go usually. Of course, there's lots of fun enchantments for fishing rods also. Make it luckier, to make it faster. Just in general, make it better. And then of course, like mending and unbreaking. It's also a good way to get experience, especially early game. If you like maybe get lucky, have mending, that type of thing, and you need experience, fishing's a great way to do that, and you get to multitask by getting stuff while you do it. See, I don't know, I think this pier is making me throw it in the wrong spot. So I might have to think about rebuilding that. I don't know. Oops, missed. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Actually, it's more like here, saddle, saddle, saddle. Yeah, I think my cute pier is a fail. We're gonna murder this part and see if that helps, because I think it's just messing me up. The mess I just made. Now, since these are all water sources, everything will float up eventually. Eventually being the key word there. I saw a kitty cat. Hey, kitty cat. Are you hungry? Wow, rude. I guess not. Really? Wow. You a fussy kitty. You want to just watch me get eaten by slime. That's what you want. His little squeaks are so cute. Alright. Let's try this again. Ah. Really? So in case you're wondering why so much slime, we are actually literally at bedrock. I think the kitty despawned. Oh! So rude. Oh, nope, there it is. Trying to get me killed by more slime. Oh my god, Kitty! I beat you up with this thing. Meow. I'm gonna find another village. Yay, that, I guess. Oh my gosh. This cat and I, we're gonna have a conversation. Really? I'm just determined now because I'm stubborn. Kitty? Yeah, I'm not thrilled about the slime either. You should quit playing with them. I'm about to give up on this kitty. It's gonna get us killed. Okay, I give. I'm not dying for a cat that we'll have another chance at. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much the conversation. Meow, you want me to get eaten by slime? No, meow. Alright, let's go see if fishing on the pier without it sticking out helps. It might be blocking the calculations because it needs air blocks above and we may have covered too much. I thought we made it sufficiently big, but maybe not. Much easier to hit the center anyway. The lily pad aiming mark helps a lot too. And then we're gonna go and check out that village that Kitty found. We have not been that way yet. Now, I might not tear down this village because it is close by, just in case we need a backup plan for villagers. Alright. Here, treasure, treasure, treasure. Wow. Now, Athena would have had 2 name tags and 3 saddles by now because she's amazing at this and incredibly lucky. I, however, fed a lot of fish to somebody who doesn't want me. So, there you go. I got a bowl! Hooray! Yes, thank you to the cat who will disappear for finding us our next adventure. Yes, okay. So this is kind of the thing that you can get when you're fishing is fishing rods with cool things on them. Unbreaking is going to make it last longer. Look at the sea is going to make it fish faster. So that we can get... no, I lied. Lure makes it fish faster. Luck of the sea is going to make us get better treasures. The best time to fish is in the rain. It actually improves your odds. So every once in a while you'll hear somebody say it's fishing weather because it started raining. Try not to get electrocuted while you do it. If you can get access to copper, that's a good thing. There we go. Now we're fishing like Athena. 1 name tag. So we could have named El Kitty. Alright. Come on, saddle. Any day now. Okay. Well, we know the fishing works, and that was sort of the point of that experiment. This will be something I will do a lot more of off screen so that you guys don't have to watch it. But we did get a name tag and a bowl, which is bowlrific. And a new fishing rod. We'll put all of our stuff away. I think I'm gonna leave the fish raw actually. It's gonna cook it, but I think I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna make some torches. I make sticks. There we go. Huzzah, torches. All right, back up to our janky old bed. Yes, soup will be amazing for healing if we can get all the right bits, so we definitely are going to want that. We know we're going to a village. I'm not going to take the bed. I have lanterns. How do we get a little more food or better food? Take some carrots, because we have lots of carrots. Nom nom nom. What else do we need? I guess not much, because we're going to torch the trail. How about tools? We have enough to get stone and whatnot there, but I think I'm going to leave those here. We don't need all of that with us. I'm going to grab leads just in case we actually find sheep. Okay. Oh, emeralds in case another wandering trader comes. Okay. Let's go on an adventure. Alright, so it's always nice to have a backup village available. And since Kitty decided to wander to the north, which we were not planning, we found treasure. Not the rotten flesh. The village was the treasure. Yes. It's gonna be a very bad day if I don't find sheep. What am I gonna do without a funny colored sheep farm I never used? That I, for some reason, have to make every single world I've ever played. Alright. Nice and close. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright. Cleric, possibly. Hello. Really? We're gonna play with the door? Stonemason. And for right now, I'm just gonna leave these guys right where they are. As far as like workstations and things. If this village was farther away, I would be snatching them to take home for my peeps. But this is kind of our plan B village. Let's see what's in here. Alright. Nice leather. Could have had a saddle though. Thanks. Yeah, you're about to get unemployed. We don't need really a few people. We have a full set at home, so we're going to take this down to just one. Let them find employment in other arenas. Alright. We found a cow. Another cat, of course, because I left my fish at home. Okay. That's pretty much it. This is kind of a sad little village. Well, that's sad. That's okay. It has villagers, and that's all I really need from it. Aha! There's your friend cow. Usually you come in pairs. Let's go kidnap cows. Come along, cow. Moo. That's what I said. Oops. Yep, moo. Everybody says moo. Come along. Moo, moo. Cow says moo. You're very smart. Cows are not the smartest to take through villages. They like to get stuck on things. And I don't know why cows are really slow. But if you try to run with them, you will lose them. But If you're on a horse, they'll keep up. It's very confusing. Alright. Edibility options are a win. Also, the ability to get access to milk. Should we run into pillagers? Yes, these cows are not good at navigation, but they do know what sound cows make, and that is a win. Alright. Come along, cows. Ooh, we have a new villager who decided to be a cleric. We'll drop off these goofballs and go see what they have. The slimes on the roof. Anything that's flat and more than 3 spaces tall, you will have slime. It's just a thing. We are at such a low Y level that they are just going to be everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're in a slime chunk or not. There are still slime chunks, so you'll get extra bonus slime, but it's just part of life with the flat world. Alright, let's go see what Cleric has going on. Looting? That's not bad. Too bad you don't have a paper trade, though. Okay, we're gonna leave you alone for right now while we ponder this problem. In the meantime, make smart children. Be smart enough to pick up the carrots, that'd be a great start. Really, dude? You have something against smart children? Carrots are good for you. Oh my gosh. You're not the carrot farmer. Deal with it. Thank you. Go procreate. We have so many nitwits. Alright. Did I call him a cleric? He's a book dude. I put a bed in there so that he could make more children's around here. He's a librarian, not a cleric. The cleric is still MIA. Really? Slimes are so annoying. I have to go fix the whole farm again. Periodically, you'll have to run through here with a hoe to, like, rebuild your farms. It's kind of annoying. Alright, which is why we're going to make more protected farms. So here's a random villager farming fact. Villagers will not give you wheat. So if you need wheat for your animals, you have to pick it up off the ground before they do, which is where like hopper mine carts, things like that come in. What they will do is turn it into bread and throw bread at another villager. So there's a couple different ways of doing villager crop farms around wheat. It just depends on what your end product is going to be, if you're trying to get the wheat itself or the actual bread for just eating without having to cook it yourself. Yay, bonus golems. We like golems. Golems keep our villagers alive. Alright. Did we get a bouncing baby bunkers? We did not. I wonder what your malfunction is now. I need wool. I need more beds. You need bed bill. All right. Let's come in here. We're gonna sleep the night. We have this weird cloud thing going on, but we'll roll with it. And then we're gonna go on a walkabout. See, slimes in your house. They'll be everywhere. You don't just deal with them. So you have choices. Lower roofs is a good one to just not stress it too much. Oops, we're gonna keep those. That's all going. Hang on to that. Bring in some extra torches because we're gonna torch the trail. Yes, I see all of you. Slime in your pockets is a never-ending thing in this world. Yes, slimes are the worst roommates. They don't pay rent and they do mess up all your food. You're on task here. All right. Here we go. Since we haven't had luck with saddles or horses, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way and walk a lot. Make sure we didn't have any golems decide to give up overnight. It's always the worst when you lose a golem and you know somewhere is his body and you can't find it. All right then. So I'll show y'all what a dead village looks like. I went and cleaned all of this up off screen so you guys didn't have to, watch as I tore down house after house after house. For me, I like to leave one house intact and then leave like some basics there, bed, a chest, furnace, that kind of thing, as kind of an emergency stopover. The other thing I'd like to do, especially once I have horses, is leave like a little pen so that you can park your horse or any other animals that you find that you're bringing back, because sometimes you do end up having to go pretty far afield for your livestock. Now, near the spawn area, typically if you come in and out a lot towards a village, you'll start finding more animals. For some reason, the seed just doesn't want to cooperate with that, but we will keep working on it. So when I came to tear it down, I left a torch trail so that we could find it in the dark, because sometimes that's a thing. Leads are pretty easy to get in flat worlds because for a lead you need string and slime. Well, we obviously have access to slime. String's not horrible. You almost always get spiders. So that it's not too bad getting leads. So you can see the glass is still here from the various buildings. There's a few holes in the ground where you can see structures had been. That's actually a creeper explosion. But here we go. This is what the village looks like now. This is our little house. I intentionally left 2 sets of chests here just because I know that we're going to be coming back through here. And sometimes you just need to empty your pockets. You just do. So I have everything there. So in case worst case scenario happens. And we have a lot of unemployed bored villagers who are just chilling, and at night they get their iron golems to come back and try to keep them alive. These guys, if they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. It's kind of a thing. Good luck to them. All right, and we are going to continue in an eastwardly direction. We'll follow there. Yeah, it was definitely a creeper hole. Keep going east here. Let's see what we can find. Now, generally speaking, villages are sort of in a grid sort of pattern. So as you go, if you can start, in a set direction, start finding them, you usually kind of follow that line. And the trails out of the village kind of give you a clue which way to go too. And you'll end up zigzagging around a little bit, but you'll find more villages. Usually fairly quickly. So of course this direction is going to make sure I have absolutely no truth to that statement. Also, it's the walking, because once you have a horse that has any kind of speed to it, this path takes about a third of the time. Yeah. But we're hoping that we can find some diamonds. Since you can't mine, the only thing you can do for diamonds, there you go, there's a zig, is find them. The wandering trader's not going to have them. They are not going to be in the nether or the end, both of which you can get to. You're kind of stuck. So you get most of your diamond gear from villagers, so you have to trade them up. Getting a good emerald trade system going is really key. Big one early is going to be sticks to Fletchers. Hello, cat. And then as you keep going, librarians will give you glass, cartographers will take glass panes, and you can make some money that way. Oh my gosh, we found Cowville. Nice. Thank you, Athena. Everybody drink water. Water's important. All right, well, we have 2 cows at home, and I would really love some leather, so, because leather's just a process. Once we have hopper level iron, which I think we're really close, we will get a cow crusher going as our first farm. And that'll keep us fed and clothed and all the things that you do with leather, like books, etc. And run around like a crazy cow. All right. Since we're here, we're going to take the tree. Yes, cows at home. Try to be smart in your wandering, collecting. But I always take the free trees, at least at this stage, because it is work. And I'm going to go ahead and take these right now, because in the other village we did not have a place to put in horse or cow or whatever on our way back and forth. So we can make one real quick on our way back. Assuming I remember. Okay. Check that box. These single door guys are not going to have chests. Their places just are not big enough. This is an interesting Minecraft glitch. He will get stuck here. This is his workstation. And he will just stand there forever. Not going to work. Until you get him on flat ground. Then he suddenly wants to go to work. Which is kind of sad because I'm about to take his job. So now he's unemployed. Go team. Alright. Sheepies. Happy to see sheepies. Trust me, I need it more than you. Thank you. We'll take you home in a minute. This is where some strategy comes in. Sometimes you're going to leave things behind in a village you know you're coming back for, because you don't want to take it right now. For example, the sheep. We'll probably go find another village yet, and then grab the sheep on the way back. right. Here we go. Are we good for a little more adventuring? Go see if we can find the next village. I feel like if we just keep at it, we're gonna find it. The village of our dreams. Slimies. Alright. Trees gathered. Sheep is secure. The side's done and dusted. Hello, cat. Oh, 1,000,000 cats now. A tree! A tree! Alright. Don't really have like my favorite house here. Just sad. I don't know where I want to stay. But I guess you can keep that for now. We're definitely stealing that. Ugh, Slime's murdering gardens again. I love these cute little dorms. I wish they had chests in them though. That would be amazing. Alright. Let's take a nap. Hello, child. Goodbye, child. Alright, we'll just run around and see if there's any saplings to gather. Probably get some more wool here in half a second. Because it's very important that we take home wool. Not just the attached to sheep variety. It's actually my pocket variety. Out of my way. Here, girl. Alright. We are good here. When I come to destroy the village, we'll work on a place to stay and all that kind of good stuff. Alright. Really love to find silk touch so I can grab all these brewing stands. I know that has a word. Alright. And we are gonna go north out of here. In the rain. Oh, nice. Looks like we have something really close. Let's go see. I love when villages are close to each other. Yes, you can use string to make wool. So the worst that comes is you have to get a lot of string from a mob farm. Hello, village. Lots of single bed houses. Ooh, more sheep. And sheep in colors. Really? This villager will never leave this pen now. He is now stuck forever. He will confuse the slimes, he will confuse the golems, and he will generally be a menace forever now. because he's not smart enough to get out. Alright. Moo cow go. Yeah, thanks for throwing slime in here, Gollum. That's the best. Look out, sheep. So now that is a death pit because of the villager and the Gollum. So that'll be fun to deal with as we go. Alright. He was hoping, right? We were hoping there was good stuff in there. Not bad stuff. Especially at this stage. Not bad stuff at all. Just not wow stuff. Piggies. Nice. I'm gonna have to get some string so we can make more leaves. Ooh, yay, more emeralds. This will be the place where we settle in this village because I really like the house design. It's my preference one here. Let's see what we got nearby. Another single sleeper. Get some trees because it's getting dark. Don't want to wander too much farther. And we need some spitters. And this is where the hard decisions start. Do I get redstone now? Because I'm addicted to redstone. And I would really like to start getting some stuff going. But I don't know if that's the smartest use of our 5 emeralds we have to our name just now. Don't worry, you're coming home with me. Stay and live. Alright. See, we had white sheep at the other village. But maybe we'll just take... Wait, weren't they funny colored sheep? Thought I had funny colored sheep. Am I crazy? One of these sheep were like gray or something, right? I think I've lost my mind. Different colored sheep eat the grass and breed at different rates. So sometimes it can take quite a while to figure it out. Don't really want to share the others until I know if he's a funny colored sheep or not. For reasons, because I want to take home funny colored sheep. I think we're going to hang on to the emeralds because if we get a wandering trader, we don't want to have spent them on redstone we can get later at home. Well, I don't need all of you no matter what. So, you lose. Come on, sheep, get the munchies already. Hey, Chalky, welcome. All right, we're just gonna let him decide to get the munchies here. In the meantime, we'll continue stealing all of their trees, flowers, and things like that. All right. Kind of sad. This village has lots of children, and we're going to murder it. Not sad because we're murdering it. Sad because the children should have gone home with us, but I'm too lazy to take them. So the children will be zombie bait at some point. All right. So this has been a very good wandering trip. We got lots of critters to take home. Found a couple more little villages that we can work on stealing all their jobs. Make sure everybody's nice and unemployed before we go. And then hopefully some spiders will try to eat them tonight so that we can get a few more leads. We definitely need more leads to take all these guys home. I'm not doing the wheat wander trade. Not doing it. No wheat trains. Alrighty. Now you can get bees in flat worlds. Same rules apply. They have to have a flower next to the tree when it grows. You can do all of that yourself. So that's kind of nice. You do have access to those resources. Most people forget honey can actually help cure curses. So it's a good thing to keep around if you don't have access to a bunch of cows. It's just a good little tidbit to know when you're wandering in general, so you don't, run home with, what am I trying to say? The name of the curse thing that brings all the bad guys and kills all your villagers, and they eat them for breakfast. Yeah. I can't think of it. The bad men come, and they kill everybody. And it's way too early to try to kill them back, so that's that. Come on, nighttime, hurry up. Bad omen, thank you. I could not think of that for anything. Now, Dummy here will actually be useful because he'll attract all the bad guys. For the few moments he chooses life. Because he chose animals instead. Alright, we're just kind of wandering around trying to get things to spawn in. We really want the spiditers. Yeah, Ender Friend is not enjoying the storm. Alright. Spiditers! Huzzah! Alright. And no string. Are you kidding me? Yes, so there are options when you do Superflat. You can have it generate structures or not. You can have it without structures or with. Most people do with. Depending on the version you're playing, you can actually end up getting bastions and mine shafts and all of that stuff. And that's all like older versions. They took a lot of that away. But you can get all kinds of crazy things depending on the version you choose to play. I think I need 3. Here, Iron Golem, have a friend. It's called a zombie. It wants to eat everybody. Big hugs. Bye-bye. No, I think Bedrock Superflats are a bit different. They're more limited in the options. I know that the most recent versions are trying to fix some of those parity issues, so definitely worth a double check. But I don't think you can. And that'll probably be our next series is without structures. This one's kind of just about strategies to work with the different issues in Superflat. Now this is the traditional Superflat. There is an overworld Superflat where you actually get 30 layers of dirt and some stone. So you can actually do, 30 layers of stone under your 3 layers of dirt. Said that wrong. And that will actually get you where you can do some mining and things. So it really is as close to a traditional overworld, but just flat. Is pretty much how you play that. But you still have a million slimes because Superflat builds from bedrock up. As opposed as opposed to at 0 going down and up like your traditional worlds do. Athena's worried about me doing a flat world without any structures. It's harder, for sure. Okay, I think I have what I need. Oh, golem guts. Mine. Yeah. Everybody's got a comment. So where somebody really needs to get zombies a lot of coats. They're always saying burr. Okay. Let's empty our pockets out just a little here. And we're going to start setting this space up. Do I not have enough yet? Nope, I need one more. Okay. Back we go. And we don't have golems to help this time. See, there was a gray sheep. I'm not totally bonkers. Just mostly bonkers. Oh, run away, spider. Come do your job. And die. Death is your job. Thank you. Exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Spidey goo. Sorry, kitty. Didn't bring any fishies. Alright. There we go. That should be good because we have sheep and pigs to take on, so that should be enough. Alright. Since they're not going to let me nap, let's pack. Alright, we'll get those turned into blocks. Oh yeah, that had a purpose. Travel bed. Alright. Block those up, get them out of the way a little bit. Our home village is gonna be so much happier now. Alright, I think none of this is urgent at home. Dying and stuff is a little bit down the road, so we'll save that for a return trip. Athena does remind me to drink water pretty regular, but it's not crazy. Alright. Yeah. Well. Eat the village. Go away. Go away, spider. Okay. Kaboom. I just want to make sure there's no workstation spots that I want. Ugh, slimes are so messy. Let's go jump in the hole. Congratulations, you escaped. Yeah. I want you. Come with me. I think everybody here is unemployed. Alright. Let's go get your little sheepy friend. And move on. Hi, Brainiac. Get out of here. Got all the stuffs. Alright. Let's see. We were... Which way did we come? I think we're going south to leave. Aha. Trails. This is why we leave trails. Yeah, we lost all the time without them. Because everything looks the same. Yeah, 100% unemployment in village number 4. Hooray for village number 4. Okay. We're in double back here. And, oh wait, were the pigs in that village? Did I just leave the pigs behind? I think I did. Such a mess we be. Alright. Let's come park these fools. Stay, don't die. Thank you. Alright, back to get the pigs, because I got distracted. Alright. Here, piggy. Come join my death grinding farm. Come along. You guys are movers. We can actually get going here. Got everybody? Let's go. Hippity hop to the barber shop. Yep, I knew you got lost. I knew it. I hate taking animals through villages. They're the worst. Come this way. Yes, come on. Let's go. I have carrots. Do you like those? Alright, so in this village, we are going to grab all the workstations real quick, except for the cleric, because we don't have that silk touch yet, and then take all of this mess home so that we can make mob grinders. And hopefully we'll have more iron. We have enough for one right now, so hopefully we can get some more iron going along the way too. I love the kid bouncing on the bed in the window. Alright. Stay. I actually don't need you guys anymore, so you get to be dinner. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to bake the... Oh no, that's in the next village. I haven't forgotten anything. I didn't say any of that. Thank you. That literally was the only other employment in town. Great. Unemploying the universe, one freaky villager at a time. I'm very excited for the workstation though. You take for granted being able to have access to things until you find yourself in a flat world like this. Let's see. Throw that away. Thank you. Oh, it's going to be one of those situations. Nice. Okay. Well, that was brilliant and not what I wanted to do at all. Where'd it go? Where's the other one? There it is. Let's go, parade. Janky old parade here. All right, here we go. We have everybody still? All right. And the long, ridiculous walk back. Now, interestingly enough, we don't end up with slime in the mob farm. The traditional mob farm design does not lead itself to the slime at all, which is great. But it will be Glow Squid Factory because of the depth that we're at. So that's always fun. Around this group of goofballs. Alright, and so when we get back to the other village, this is why we wanted to have the fence post so that we could build a pen to put critters. We were hoping for horse or donkeys today, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing, sadly. Ow. He was rude. Gonna make me lose my critters. Gonna make me mad. This is so much more painful walking with these animals. Getting started is great. We're not here for the speed run, we're here for the long haul, so we'll just do what needs a doing here. Hopefully we can get to this other village before dark. It was a bit of a haul. There it is. Alrighty. The nice thing is you're not confused which house is yours anymore once you've killed a village. It's very obvious where you're trying to get yourself to. Alright. And then we'll just real quick throw up a little pen. Stay there for the night. And put some of the stuff we don't need to necessarily take home in its current condition. Make sure there's anything left behind that we want. Okay. Get on my bed. Sleeping, 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 sleeping. Next. Yes, have a nice day. Alright. Get you goobers home. One, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 4. Who did I miss? You? You. Got it. Come along, come along. The hex! Oh. That was confusing. No! Wow, this is being ridiculous. Out. Cannot sleep in the house. Okay. Do I have a stream scheduled? Kind of not really. Right now we're doing Mondays about 7 p.m. Mountain Time. That's going to be kind of what we're trying to do. We're sort of playing with the timing a little bit still. Hopefully we can get to where we're doing more. IRL work is just taking up a lot of minutes right now. But then we will keep going with this as often as possible. Alright, we're almost home with the Clippity Clop gang here. Make sure we didn't lose anybody in the process. This is such a painful process, getting everybody you need at your starter area. But once it's done, you only have to do it once. So, it works. The sheep will be the last ones I put into a entity grinder because I want to get some starters for colors. So we need an extra couple of kiddos running around before we pop them in there. Do we dare? We're almost home. Yay. Come along, come along. All right. Let's get these guys tucked in so they are safe and sound, and we will go from there. Oof. Base full of villager. Alright, we're gonna park these guys in here with their friends, the cows. Come on, you can do it. Every one of you can, I know you can. Either here they need you to be and go inside. Seriously, move. There you go. All right. Critterville 1 is done. We still need chickens. That's a whole different process. Rabbits are a non-option. Yeah. All right, well, I think this might just be a good place to call it. Really what we have to do next is some more tree and iron and fishing. Just some grinding. Just not super entertaining to watch for long periods of time. So I will get that done, and next week we will get these guys into their new little homes where they will create food and leather and all kinds of fun stuff for us. And then we will get to work on that mob farm. I hope that you guys all have an amazing rest of your day.